So what do steak dinners and DJs have in common? If you ask our next guest, the answer is everything. Jonathan Siegel is the CEO of the One Group, parent company of STK Steakhouses. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi there, how are you?
Great, thanks so much for speaking to me today.
Pleasure.
So lively music and dinner, that's a winning combination for you. It's created great success for you, and now your company is trading under STKS at the NASDAQ. How has going public helped expand your brand?
Well, certainly as we were building the company, it was very difficult for us to access capital. It's a tight market. We're in the hospitality business. People tend not to look favorably on restaurants as an investment opportunity. And so the first thing it did for us, it gave us immediate access to capital. The second thing it did, which was really important, was it gave us credibility. We trade internationally. We trade with some of the world's largest hospitality companies. And of course, being a public company and with all the SEC requirements for openness, it enables them to feel comfortable with dealing with us as a company.
And a person that you are familiar with is Danny Meyer. He's also gone public. He has an empire of high-end restaurants, but he chose to take his burger chain public. Your growth plan includes both global expansion, but as well as a lower-end restaurant. But are you seeing that people are more willing to pay up for the upscale dining experience?
I certainly think so. It's interesting if you look at Danny Meyer's operation, a hugely successful hospitality or restaurant company, yet his big ticket item now is Shake Shack. It was a slight reinvention of an existing mainstream business. We kind of did the same thing in the steakhouse business. We took formalized dining and we kind of changed the paradigm of it so that we introduced what we call vibe dining. And it's interesting that these are two companies that are operating in parallel that really have found a niche market in really changing the dynamic of what has been a traditional industry.
And investors are now betting on lower cattle and beef prices after prices have just surged in the last year. How are you hedging against beef prices?
So 2014, there was a big increase in commodity costs. In fact, our commodity costs dropped from 26.3 to 25.9% even during the year when commodity costs were going up. We go and we forward buy a lot of our commodities, and we've kind of done the same thing for this year. So a good chunk of our pricing is bought in already and fixed.
Great. Thanks so much for sharing your thoughts with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So tell us what you think about your dining out experiences in this space below, or tweet us at Yahoo Finance.